You're watching Alabama's Green Room, hosted by Alabama on the Coyote Man Show Network. You're watching Alabama's Green Room, hosted by Alabama on the Coyote Man Show Network.
What's up, everybody? I want to welcome y'all back to another edition of Alabama Green Room on the Coyote Man Show Network here at Security Square Mall. Make sure you come and check them out here at Security Square Mall. Shout out to my producer at Sunji Graphics. Make sure you come and check her out. She make all types of flyers for all occasions, graduations, funerals, obituaries, all type of stuff like that. So make sure you check out at Sunji Graphics on IG. Hey, we're in the green room. Got a special guest in this week. This comedian, he has a couple decades comedian, been in the game, has performed with Monique, the Michael Blacksons, also to where I have a chance to perform with him. He don't know this, but he probably do know that. He's one of the first ones to take me out on the road where you do one show somewhere and another show somewhere as a young comedian. That's very important. I want y'all welcome. Can we get some claps coming in right now? My man, Stacey Carver.
Man, appreciate you.
Appreciate you, man.
Come on, man.
Man,
love you, boy. You know what? Thank you for that word.
Hey, man.
I didn't know. And bringing up that history.
Yeah, man. I think we went to Orlando, and then we went to North Carolina.
When I had my room in Orlando.
Yeah, you had the room
yes,
in Orlando.
Sir. Yes,
and we went to North Carolina after that. And we stayed in the promoters of Mama House.
Yes, sir.
We ain't had no hotel room.
We was in Charlotte.
Yes,
Sir.
Yes,
we
sir.
Was
in Mama Hotel.
He is a civil rights activist right now. I'll lie to you not.
I didn't realize we was in this Mama House until I went to his bedroom. It was plastic on the bed. You know, I'm like, I can't sleep with this man.
Oh, that was you. Oh, yes, sir.
Yeah,
yes,
man.
sir.
So I appreciate that,
yes,
man.
Sir.
Tell a little bit about yourself. I know you're originally from Jersey, New Jersey.
Yeah, Stacey Carver, originally from Camden, New Jersey.
From Camden, New Jersey.
Born in Camden, New Jersey.
Okay.
Then moved down here to Baltimore to pursue started comedy in Philly.
Okay.
Yeah, started doing comedy in Philly with some of the tops in Philly. In my peer group, you know.
Who was in Philly? Was Kevin Harden?
No, Kevin's younger than me, way.
Okay.
So Ramon Harris, Michael Blackston, Teray, B Flat.
Okay.
You know that.
Old niggas.
Okay, there we go. Oh, yeah, damn. I'm an old head now.
Yeah.
No, well, she's an old nigga.
Yeah,
she's an old nigga.
Shout out to B Flat.
Yeah, shout out.
Philly.
Started out in Philly, and then I found out, you know, it was no internet back then.
Okay.
So we did all our research on comedians.
What years was this?
We talking about 99.
Okay.
You know, 97, 99.
Okay, 97,
you know,
99.
96. Then moving down here, I moved down here about 99, 98, 99.
Okay.
And that's because when I was watching Def Jam and Comic View, most of the famous folks I saw on TV were from Maryland. They're from the Maryland, D.C. area.
Okay.
The Dave Chappelle's, Chris Thomas, the mayor of Rap City.
Okay.
You know.
Kevin Lee.
Kevin Anthony.
Teddy Carver.
All the greats.
Okay, right.
All you know, all the greats.
Did you move from Philly? Okay.
Jersey. I'm from Camden.
Jersey
Camden is right across the bridge from Philly.
But did you move to Baltimore to pursue comedy?
Yes. For teaching and comedy. So I'm an educator. Okay. So I got the job teaching. So I would teach, and at night, you know how we do. I'm on the road.
Okay.
You know, I'm hitting every open mic from Baltimore, D.C. to Richmond.
What grade you teach?
Then I was teaching elementary school. I moved down to Baltimore and I was teaching, only in Baltimore. I taught first grade.
Okay.
First grade, and they switched me in the middle of the school year to a fifth grade teacher.
Oh.
My kids love me.
That's a whole different mentality.
Yeah, whole different mentality.
Ain't no more taking naps.
No naps. Wasn't no more. And from Baltimore folk know this. Wasn't no more Kinderman. This only Baltimore folk know that, right? I'm playing records. Okay. You know what I'm saying? We ain't had no tape recorder. Wasn't on your phone. I'm playing records of Captain Kangaroo. Okay. You know, this for the old school folk.
Okay.
You know, so they switched me upstairs, Rosemont Elementary School. Switched me upstairs to fifth grade, middle of the school year. My kids miss me. First time I ever seen first graders cut class. Cut class because they missed me. They knocking on the door. We couldn't even see.
So they was like, Mr. Carver.
No, they you know, it's straight Baltimore. They couldn't say. They was Doug and Carver. Carberton. Carver. Where did the B come from? Where did the B, Mr. Harberton? We miss you.
Baltimore Public Education.
Shout out to everybody. So yeah, so that's it, man. Moved to Baltimore, and as soon as
Do you remember your first time performing in Baltimore on stage?
First time.
What was that like?
It was well, you know, I would come down to Baltimore frequently and open mic. So when I was in Jersey, so it was you hit New York, Connecticut, go to Baltimore, Virginia. This is all in the same in one night. So every night of the week, you pick a different place to go to. Okay. Hit the stage for 10 minutes, then come on home. So first place was Tracy. Oh man, what's Tracy's last name? R.I.P.
Tracy Richardson.
Tracy Richardson. Tracy Richardson had his club, so I would hit there.
Was you doing comedy when Monique had her club here?
I never hit Monique's. I was supposed to do Monique's, but my partner who I used to be on the road with, he came and did Monique's and bombed.
And to some of my viewers and listeners, Monique, Oscar-winning Monique, had a comedy club here in like the late 90s.
Monique's.
Called Monique's here. I missed that because I started when I came up here. She was already gone,
right,
and things like that. But it was like that for me because I actually never got on stage coming from Alabama until I got to Baltimore. Okay, and you know that's when I met you and Jay Phillips was still around. Coco Brown was still in the area.
Yes, sir.
So I appreciate the lot, y'all.
And she was speaking Spanish then. You know what I'm saying? She a little Spanish.
Michael Blackson still wearing the African.
Michael Blackson. We knew Mike when his accent would go in and out. What up? Hey, what up, Mike? How you doing? All right, motherfucker. I thought you was just never mind.
Right.
You from North Philly, no?
So that was crazy for so what was it for you? Was you always funny in school? Because I know you said you're educated. Did you do stuff to make your students laugh? Or
I know I had a good daddy. I had a good daddy, so I could not be a class clown. Okay, that was out there. That was my dad was like Bill Cosby. He was that serious dude, but was funny. Okay, you know, had rules and regulations and standards. So most definitely around my friends, I was hilarious. Right. When it wasn't school time, you know, class time, I was funny, you know, but you had to know me. I wasn't just that dude that just cut up out the blue, you know, so you had to be near me. And I always wanted to be either a preacher or a comedian. Okay. That was my aspiration, preacher or comedian.
I can see that. And comedians and preachers fall upon the same thing.
But I was like, I want to cuss.
Preachers make more money,
though. Yeah. On the onset. And I wanted to cuss. So I was like, I can't do that. So it was preacher, comedian, and also veterinarian. I loved animals, man. Okay. Loved animals. And I had a dog when I was about 8, and we took him to the vet, and they gave him they took his temperature in his butt, and that took me right out there, right there. Okay. I said, no longer, noose up. And my dog didn't flinch. I was like, whoo, whoo, whoo. I'm glad I'm a human. He ain't moved. I said, no, sir, I won't be doing this occupation.
So what was it? You say you used to joke around with your friends and things like that. What was it that said, hey, let me go try to do this stand-up? You know,
Eddie
that's
Murphy.
A different beast.
Eddie Murphy.
Eddie Murphy.
Was
it Delirious?
Franklin Ajaye.
Franklin Ajaye.
You know, those the cats. I was like, yo, these Robert Towson. You know. Watching comedians, I was like, yo, I think I want to do that. Yeah. I want to do that. That looks cool.
I had a chance to work with Robert Towson years ago.
Oh, that's awesome. I would love that.
Great guy.
I would love that. And it was cats who looked like me, you know? And I was like, God. And they reminded me, like I said, Bill Cosby, Richard Pryor, you know, seeing them dudes. And they was cool. Right. Cool on stage, you know, wasn't about being no gangster, wasn't wilding out, you know, on some old gangster stuff. It was like, yo, they funny and cool. Right. You know, I was like, that's what I want to do, you know? So I found out what the open mics were when I was 16. And I went and got on stage. You know, back then there wasn't no hip hop station, it was a little rock station. And they had a comedy night. Got my cousin to take me over there, and I'm in the joint, you know, it's full of white folks. And I'm sitting my little black tail in there. And, you know, they can't tell how old we are. As soon as you turn 3, you're a grown man to white folk.
They want to try you as an adult at 4.
3.5.
Right.
So, man, I'm sitting up in there, and they started, you know, the comedians doing that thing, and he asked how old people was. And I'm a kid. I told the truth. Okay. I'm 16. Man, they lost their mind. We got a liquor license. So well, they let me do my set. They let me do my set, and it was cool. It was cool. It was cool. Okay. It was cool.
Do you remember any of the bits you said?
Yes. A little bit of it. I talked about being on the beach and getting so sunburnt that I scared white people. I do remember that.
That's what you said in front of a room full of white people. Okay.
Yes, sir.
Did they laugh?
They did. Okay. It was cool. So, you know, so that was it.
Right off with the racism.
They went right.
I told you, racist jokes are hilarious.
I went right to them.
You went to them.
I'm getting right to them. And then they put me out.
So you got to go.
You got to go. Only because you're 16.
Right. Not there's a sundown time.
Yeah. No, we're in Philly. Ain't no sundown.
Ain't no sundown.
No. You gonna get a beat down.
Philly got sundown neighborhoods. Like, whoa,
they did. Certain parts of South Philly. Yeah, but
no matter what color you are.
Yeah. Just because they just people ain't rap type. Absolutely.
So growing up in Jersey, did you said your father was there, had discipline and stuff. Did you ever find yourself getting caught up? Because Jersey was known for a lot of carjackings.
Right. Like you know what?
How was you able to avoid that?
I ain't be around them. I don't think it ain't hard at all. I'm not going over there.
They come to you.
Come steal a car?
Yeah, come steal a car.
No, ain't nobody messing with Rich Carver.
Okay.
My pops was that dude.
Okay.
He was that dude. And you know what? I grew up in a different time, man. We grew up in a time when the thugs was grown dudes. Okay. So you had to graduate to the corner. You had to graduate to thugging. You know,
they wore suits for it.
Right. They wore a suit. They dressed nice.
Yeah.
And they told you, nah, you too young, man. Get off this corner. Right. Get on over here, man. Now, if you was starting to get into that life, they warned you. You know what I'm saying? But most times they was like, nah, Stacey, we ain't dealing with you, man. Go on over there, man. You got a good family. So I came up with good people, man. You know, who always steered me in the right direction. And I mean, I remember cats getting into a fight because somebody offered me some type of drug. I forget what it was. Some pill. My man was popping pills. And man, these cats was about to brawl. How the hell you gonna offer Stacey some of that shit? I was like, well, maybe I want to do that.
Right.
And they was like, no, you ain't. No, I guess I'm not.
They like,
yeah, they looking out, dog. You know, and you know what, man? I am anti-pain. So anything that's gonna hurt me, I don't do it.
Right.
Anything. So beat downs, getting shot, drugs, I stay away from it. Always have.
So how was your approach, man, when you was about to do your first television appearance? Was it Comedy View? Comedy View was your first television appearance? Did you something?
If comedy wise, yes.
Okay.
Comedy wise, it was. That was my first time on television.
How was that experience going from the clubs and to you filming in front of these people and knowing millions are watching?
You know what? It was cool. It was cool. It was surreal. It's a rush. Shaq was on my show.
Okay. Who was the host that you remember?
Yeah, it was Gary Owens.
Gary Owens.
Gary Owens was mine. It was at the Normandy Theater in
I remember Gary Owens saying in California. A lot of comments gave him a lot of flack for being the host of Comedy View.
Well, they can give him flack all they want. He was the host.
He received a lot of flack. Did you ever hear any of that during that time?
No, because Gary was the man. I mean, and I'm a young comic. I'm happy to be on the joint.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? I don't hate on anybody. Your blessings, your blessings.
That's correct.
Who am I?
Correct.
Who am I to go at somebody? Because I know people came at me. You know, I had, and you know, it was a growth experience. Because when I got chosen, you know, to be on there, and because that's what back in the day, you got chosen.
Right.
You know, they went around the country and physically came to your open mic nights and picked you. Right. You know, and a lot of the cats that I looked up to, they was in their feelings because I got picked.
Right. There wasn't no Instagram.
Wasn't no Instagram, dude. Wasn't no followers, dog. No, sir.
None of that.
They came to the club, looked you in your face. You know, they put up a little. It was a big VHS camera.
Okay.
Set that joint up, and they taped you, and then they called you.
Was you here in Baltimore or Philly?
I was in Baltimore.
Okay, when
got to Baltimore. So it was Baltimore. Man, that's how it was. Charles Kane. He was a talent scout that year. Okay. Charles Kane. What's my girl in Jersey?
Tina Graham.
Tina Graham. They was doing it, and Charles saw my set. Matter of fact, I was doing Courtney. Shout out to the owners of Courtney's. Okay. All the comics who used to perform at Courtney's back in the day.
What was that? Liberty Road.
Liberty Road. It's a liquor store now. So they taped my night, and it was my night. So they taped, and the dude was like, man, Charles said, look, Stace, I like your set, but you need to do it again. You know, but he told me to add all these, you know, this stuff to it, physical stuff. Like, I'm not a physical comic, man. He wanted me to have signs and all this stuff. I used to do a joke about hoes coming to the, you know, saving hoes. Okay. So this dude said, hey, we taping again tomorrow at Wake Forest University.
Okay. Winston-Salem?
Bruh. Without hesitation. You jump in the car. Yeah. And you don't know where you stand. Or, you know, got to find my way on this, on this campus. Mm-hmm. That's what it was at Wake Forest University, and I taped the very next day. That was like on I think my night was a Wednesday night. Mm-hmm. I drove to North Carolina the next night. I was on stage again on Thursday night there, you know, and taped, and then I got the phone call. Mm. You know, that was a blessing.
And what was that? How was that phone call? Did you? Was it a shocking moment, or was it like?
Oh man.
You had to go to another room?
Nah, bro. I was grown. No, I ain't cry. I did not cry. I didn't cry.
Cry in the car?
I ain't cry on that one. I ain't cry on that one. Some other stuff you do get choked up. Like, I can't believe I'm here. But dog, it was dope. It was yo, this you work for.
Did you have that moment? When was that moment? That moment, like, I can't believe I'm here, or I'm doing this. You know, that epiphany that you might have in the comic game. I knew mine was when I opened up for George Lopez.
Yes.
And I was like, right before, I was like, I'm opening up for George Lopez.
Yeah.
You know. Yeah. And going through that processes of, when was it that you was like, I'm really doing this?
I think when Sinbad gave me a compliment. My second time doing Comic View. Sinbad was like, yo, I love your material, I love your focus. Yeah. You know, that's what it's about. You know, him, Rodney Perry. Yeah. And matter of fact, in New Orleans, right before Katrina.
Okay.
So that was a moment.
Shout out Best of Hell. Sinbad gave me his wireless microphone, man. He signed it for me.
Oh, that's good.
Yeah, I only used it once or twice.
Yeah, don't use it. Do not use that thing. I thought you were gonna say Sinbad gave me his wallet. I said, yeah, what? You robbed that nigga.
There's a couple comedians
I'm man,
putting steel to the head, like give it up, but you know I'm not gonna do that.
Yeah, don't. We need you here, though.
You know, cause
you gonna do a TK?
We have been around. We have been around some times. I remember you took me down to the Virginia House of Comedy.
Oh, Rob!
I think it was time for us to get paid, and I remember he said to you like, "Hey, Stacey, you know what's up?" You know, he was talking about your merchandise. You know, they want to cut from your merchandise. Man, tell them about those experiences like that, bro.
You know, and shout out to Rob, man. R.I.P. Was a good dude, real good dude. Once again, we come around some characters in the entertainment game. And club owners were shiesty, man.
Oh, man.
They were shiesty, but like I said, once again, dog, for whatever reason, he loved me, man. He loved me. He's one of the dudes. He got into it with T.K. Kirkland. Okay. You know, I took another comic down there. Comic then pulled guns on comics, club owners, you know, over a few $100. You know, like these comics now y'all making thousands and and millions. Y'all killing the game.
Right.
Man, we travel around the country for 500.
And that's an era where if your set wasn't good, they didn't want to pay you.
That's what I'm talking about.
Yeah.
No, that was Rob. Hey, Stace, holla at your boy. If the feature act wasn't funny, holla at him. Which, Rob, ain't nobody in the club, dog.
You imagine if you do that now? I mean, people be on Twitter.
Twitter.
If you get paid by your performance.
Yeah.
That a paid by performance type of rate. Have a comedy room where comedian, you get paid by how the audience performs.
How the audience reacts to you. Not how many people show up.
Right. How the audience reacts.
Because nowadays, folks are showing up, but cats not always performing.
Yeah.
We were performing and nobody showing up.
I see comedians going through their whole act, doing cartwheels, everything. Yeah. 5 people.
Yes, sir.
But, hey,
we putting that work in.
And I tell y'all comedians, be professional. You never know what the situation is.
Yes, sir.
You got to be professional. You got to be flexible in some regards. You might go to some places, the mic, they don't have no mic.
Yeah, I've been. In fact, that was last week. that was last
night.
Like really?
You're up there doing Shakespeare.
Yeah.
You know.
Hello.
And you get that. We have done some hole in the walls.
Oh, absolutely. We're big hole in the wall. But I mean, to your point, you are absolutely correct, man. You always do well. You always do your set full out. And I love the fact that I used to do that when I was young. And then you get a little arrogant because you start working. Right. And then it's like, I'm too big for this, or I ain't going as hard because ain't nobody in here. And a lot of my blessings came when it wasn't a lot of people in the club. So you asked about TV. So my first television gig was in Philadelphia. I did the Minority Age Project of Philadelphia with Jill Scott.
Okay.
This was before Jill was Jill. She was a poet in Philly. I would do open mic. She would do open mic poetry. But we had got cast in this film, and it was a training film, and I got it because it was some dude who said he was a rapper. So he was the rapper and he was the agent. He was everything to himself. Okay. So he had on his cell phone he had a line for JP the rapper. Right. And then as a push 2 to speak to his agent, Jonathan Brown.
And he changed his voice. Hi, this is Jonathan.
Yeah, this is Jonathan. You want to?
I have done that. People have called me like, can I speak to Alabama? I'm like, hold on for a sec. I come back. Yeah.
Yeah, but you ain't have an alias. Alabama's Alabama. You give your government?
I did have an alias.
And you know what, though?
I worked at the Comedy Factory. It was George. When people called a club, I was George. So they used to call the club and be like, Comedy Factory, and be like, ask me questions. Then they'd be like, hey, you know what? You sound like Alabama. Anybody ever told you that? I was like, nah, I don't get that.
My question to you, dog. What haven't you done at the Comedy Factory? Besides being an owner.
Own that motherfucker. I never had to park the cars.
Okay.
Other than that.
Did they have valet? Did they have valet at one time?
I think when we was at Burke's, they started to.
Really?
I think. I just jumped in somebody's car. That's what that was. That was no valet. But many of hats, man. Many of hats over the years, and that's one of the things of working at a comedy club and being involved is dealing with your peers and how they feel about you. Rather, you're doing your comedy, you can have
everybody know how they feel about Alabama. Whatever you thinking in your head right now, yes, indeed.
And they can have all that. That's
everything from the highs to the low of the low.
That's it. So I always try to maintain. That's why I like coming up with brothers like you. And, like I said, Jay was around, and Coco was around, and being around y'all, man. But y'all always remain professional.
Always.
That's the one thing I always say. Always remain professional, no matter what situation it was.
And I learned, and I think you are who your character speaks for itself. And this game we in puts you in different positions, socially, economically, because we all aspire to be famous, and whatever famous is, and then you have to learn what that is. What's famous? you know, or what is successful in this business. And I've learned for me, being the superstar probably is not in the works for me, but I'm a working comic, and that's success to me.
I always say don't measure your success by others.
Right.
About
Can't.
what they're doing. And as for me, you know, success is, hey, I love to be able to do what I do. If I never tell another joke again, I have reached some goals that I have inspired to reach and, you know, have some further endeavors, but I most definitely try to put myself in situations to help others. You know, I have done that for years. Young comics.
What have you done, Alabama, to help others?
I have put them in comedy clubs that they would never been in.
Is people ready to stab you right now?
That's what I said.
Why are you stuttering?
It's the golden goose. I'm censoring myself on my own show. I shouldn't censor
at all. Go in, dog. Go in.
No, man.
Absolutely.
I never most definitely try to. I don't do shit for nobody no more. But me now.
Yeah, you better.
That's not true. But
I mean, to a certain extent, but that's this game.
Gotta look out for yourself.
That's this game. Absolutely.
You most definitely want to be. But I'm glad the position I'm in. As far as the Comedy Factory, I've worked for the Improv for a little while. They always told me protect the stage. Yeah. So don't let anybody on the stage. But you know, it's a little different for us. You know, when we came up, you weren't just gonna get on stage. You weren't just gonna give you a guest spot because you asked to. But now, you know, I've seen young comics threaten veterans.
Oh yeah, no, it's a different day
to do a guest spot.
Yeah, it's a different day. And you know, I just embrace the
should I go ahead and
change?
Night the game?
Nah, you know what? It's because it's hard to even do that. Because like I said, now it's about going viral. So and they're like that because club owners have changed. Who they let on their stage, how they let them on. You know, how you get on TV has changed. It's about TV. Yeah, it's about likes. Right. It's all about social media. So
now that's why well, we are doing things like this podcast to have some platforms to discuss some things. And that's all I want to do with like this is discuss the things that goes on prior to us performance. Because you're a married man, you're a family man.
Absolutely.
You can see how has family affected your comedy or your career?
You know, I put more into being a father than anything else. And I was told that by a female comedian. She said, Stacey,
father first, then husband?
She said, you know what your problem is, Stacey? You put too much into being a dad. And that shook me. But in this game, we live in a very selfish game. Folks leave their kids, families, to try to be famous. And I was like, I'm not going to have that. I didn't watch, folks destroy their families and their kids not like them. I was like, I never want that to be my story. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. So, and to answer your other question, I'm husband, dad, family man, teacher, business owner.
Right.
Because
you actually have a dance school?
I own a dance school, Studio A, Molly Etiquette and Dance Academy in Randallstown, Maryland.
Tell people a little bit about that.
It's the best dance school in America, actually the world.
Okay, what's the dances?
So we do all dances. So ages 3 to adult, ballet, jazz, tap, modern, hip hop. The Studio A competition team is award-winning competition team. Matter of fact, we are performing this summer in Richmond at the Nationals for Star Quest. So go on to Studio A on Instagram, check us out on IG and see all those babies we got that are dancing. So we prepare young people to go into performing arts, middle schools, high schools, and to take on dance as a profession. So that's what we do. And we also have a foundation where we've given over $700,000 away in scholarships over the last 17 years.
Oh, wow.
My wife and I, and that's with thank you for that for the virtual claps.
You gotta get the man some claps. Not the class, but some claps.
So yeah, it's a high school juniors and seniors from around the country. So Maryland, Maryland, New Jersey, California. We had one international student.
Oh,
so that's what we do, bro.
Oh man,
so I do all that.
That's very powerful. That's very impactful. You know, what you're doing, things like that, taking the youth and especially our ladies, our females, and showing them different ways and things to do. Your son actually DJ, right? Too.
My son is a DJ. I'm his dadager. I don't call myself the manager.
Okay.
I'm the dadager.
Okay.
So he has been DJing since he was 7 years old. Now he is 21, getting it in DJ Mitt. Wow. So check out DJ Mitt on IG. He was the campus DJ for Bowie State University.
Okay.
So you find him in clubs in Baltimore, DC, all over. You need somebody for your wedding. We got graduations coming up.
Okay.
Holla at your boy. Let's get him.
DJ Mitten?
DJ Mitt.
Okay.
Mitt. M-I-T-T. Not no damn mitten.
Yeah, just saying. That's
some grown man mitten.
That's a pre-K DJ.
You know how black folk is. You know, we give our kids nicknames, like grown nicknames. So his nickname when he was a baby was Mr. Hey there, Mr. Mitter. And I don't know how Mr. turned to Mitter.
That's it. That's
black folk. That's black folk.
That's how we get to that, man. You up there, man. So he becomes a successful DJ. He can retire.
Yes, sir. So,
like you sit back and relax.
Yeah, man, that's what we do. So then I got a baby girl. She is Miss HBCU teen. She is Miss Alpha Phi Alpha.
Okay.
She just became a Delta. She was at Alabama State. She was a stinghead. Alabama State. So man, I'm knowing Bama forever.
Yeah.
Now I'm in Montgomery all the time.
Yeah, I remember you telling me that.
I'm in the heart of the civil rights movement. Just ghosts of lynchings,
we call
ass whoopings.
We call it Monkey Town.
Oh my God!
That's Montgomery, Alabama nickname, Monkey Town.
Monkey Town. It's a football stadium on every corner.
Yeah.
I mean, boy, that's hilarious.
Big football in Montgomery, man. Them some big boys.
Yeah, dog. It's not a game. It's straight coliseums. Just like who playing that? It's one right across the street. But yeah, I love Alabama State. Alabama State has been great. Great HBCU.
And your wife, she was a
former dancer. And she was a former Ravens cheerleader.
Miss Maryland.
Miss Maryland. She is the Michael Jordan of the Miss Maryland pageants in this area. She is a 6-time winner. Okay. So it is not a game.
Ain't nothing but stars.
Yeah, nothing, dog. That's what we do, dog.
Is there a competition? You know,
it's all love, dog.
It's all love.
We keep everybody in their lane.
Siblings,
everybody, siblings, they do their thing, and everybody encourage everybody. The oldest is a environmental scientist. He just graduated from UMES. Okay. He's doing his thing, traveling around the country last year doing his research. So, dog, everybody's
standing
in
you, man.
Yeah, man.
So to you and your back, because usually, that's the thing they said about the Hustables. Them kids too good.
Dog, you know what?
Gotta be one out of them.
Nah, dog, you know what?
Gotta be one.
Oh,
man.
Yeah, that's the one they ain't make it. He ended up in the trash can. That's the one. He ended up in a bag.
That's the one I got to pay a little bit more attention to.
Yeah, he in the trash can. He ain't got to worry about him. Yes, sir. No, sir. No, sir. I knew how to wrap it up. No, sir. Folk be talking about my pull-out game. Whatever.
And to the pro-choice people, the opinions expressed on Alabama Green Room is that of Stacey.
Yeah, I'll take them all. I'll take them all. I need some followers, so come on. Bring all that. In the trash.
Before we get out of here, man, one more thing on the comedy tip. What was the best or best city so far that you have performed in?
Oh my God, so many, man. To pick one, you know what? I gotta stay right here at home, man. Right here at home, Baltimore. Okay, Baltimore do come out. Other comedians from other places. They love coming here. Yeah,
they
love comedy here. My folk here, and they are loyal. I will say they loyal. My folk have been with me forever, and that's what made me realize I was a comedian. When folks see you early in the morning, late at night, when you in the store, and they just like, hey man, you funny, man. I saw you. I love you, man. I love your comedy. I follow you. So that's what that keeps the oil burning, right. that keeps you wanting to sharpen when you feel like giving up in this game. Right. It's those folks who are around you, not your family members, not your friends. You get it's like being, like I said, it's like being a preacher.
Yeah.
You get confirmed by the people.
Right. And get respect, man.
And respect, yeah.
And that keeps them from robbing your ass.
Yeah.
You know
come on.
like,
come on.
That's Bama.
Nah, yeah, yes, sir. Yes, sir. Look at Bama old head now.
He ain't made that money yet.
Yeah. That's fake on his own.
That money's still up here in my head. So don't do that. Do you have a worse city?
No, I'm not gonna say a city, man. I think all the cities are.
No, that's not true.
I know, no, bro. Really? I'm gonna say it like this. Are there some places I went to and didn't do well? Well, absolutely. I'm trying to think. You know what? My
Have
thing.
You went to a
it's
place
certain,
like
it's
the
certain
hotel room stuff.
Oh, absolutely.
The money was messed up.
Oh, the money messed up. Oh, the best one was
all at the same.
The
time.
hotel didn't have doorknobs.
Oh.
Yeah. Straight gone. So y'all gonna finish building this before you put me in here?
So you reached through the door.
No.
The doorknob.
And they gave me a key.
They put a sock in the hole.
They gave me
put a sock in the hole for do not disturb.
Come on, man. Is that what you're doing right now? I'm trying to think, bro. You got me thinking. Nah, man. What's your city?
When I say, well, you know what I'm saying, I went to did this show in Cleveland once, man. Just all those variables I just named.
Mm-hmm.
Me and Timmy Hall, comedian here in Baltimore.
Mm-hmm.
Shout out Timmy, comedy cop.
Mm-hmm.
You know, we went to Cleveland to do a show. Snowstorm going on.
Mm-hmm.
We drove about 5 hours. Got there. The room still had crime scene tape. Something had happened like that week on one of the rooms. So me and Timmy went and did the show. Went back to our room. About an hour later, we sat there. We had a different room. Timmy knocked on my door. He said, "Are you ready to go?"
I'm gonna go ahead and make this trip.
I said, let's go ahead. We turned right back around.
Yeah, you know what? So
we turned right.
I think to me, it's not the city, it's the promoter and it's the comic who book you on the show. And where they put you at. So it's like certain comics. I'm like, I don't trust your judgment.
You don't try to make them represent the whole
city. Yeah. So I done been to some hick towns, had a great show, but like you said, man, they try to put you in the Bates Motel. Like, I'm not doing that. Yeah. No, somebody gonna die. Or this gonna be an episode of Cops.
Let me tell you. Let me ask you this: what's your opinion on the new blue check social media verification thing? Does it mean anything to you? Or
no, it don't mean nothing to me. I think however they get it, let them get it, bro. You know, I'm happy for everybody's success, whatever. Because if that's the new marker of you having a certain status, it's a sign of the times. You know, so it is what it is. You know, my day it was how many times you came on Comic View. You know, in the middle of the night, during the day, you know, and they remixed your set into other shows. Right. Now it's about reels, it's about likes, it's about getting that blue check. Right. If that's what it is, that means, you know, old heads, you know, you gotta change. It's a paradigm shift. You gotta change your mindset.
You got that make skits and sketches.
You know. And I love it now because comics now or entertainers now can control their own content.
But when was it that when I first started, 2001, and a lot of you one of the comedians that always iterated, you know, don't do that buffoonery shit. Don't do the buffoonery shit. Don't do that buffoonery. It's accepted. It's accepted now. It's more accepted. It's more accepted because the majority is like, okay, that's okay to do that. It's okay for them to do that way. In us as artists, comedians, we might be in the background like.
So, but look what you came up with. Now, folk, you know, I can't say it's hard. It's a shame to say it, but people don't. It's social media, but people aren't social. Okay. Does that make sense? Yeah. So I saw you at night. We talked. We rapped. We had a relationship. We have a relationship. Right. All the comics did. Folks now create content in a car by themselves. Yeah. So who's guiding you? Who's the old head? Right. You're your producer. You're your judge. Right. You're the editor. Right. You do everything on. So whatever you put out, and then you just put it out there, and if people like it, then okay. There's nobody to guide you.
There's nobody to be like, don't do that.
Yeah. It's nobody because your parents ain't never did it. Right. You know, you don't know nobody else who did it.
That's true.
And if they did do it, they in some other city, and you're their friend online, and you acting like they really your friend.
Right. And when I talk about that, I'm more talking about the ones that comedians, entertainers. Now they're regular people. They gonna do what they want to do.
Mm-hmm,
The average Joe, you know. Now they think they funny. They comedians.
That's what I'm saying. Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
And then and then you get into the comedy game, and they like, whoa,
right.
What's this? Folks is coming at me. Yeah, dog.
You like,
it's rules and regulations.
Show now with Sheila Miller. You ain't never seen her do stand up, but she got 2 million followers.
Come on, man.
And she don't, you know, she don't do nothing but
and don't know how to respect the light. Don't know, you know, this is stage etiquette. You ain't never did that before.
Nothing.
You know, but all these people came out here to see. But now you got, how do you go from your phone to the stage?
Yeah.
And some folk can't do it.
That's very true. And
you know,
it's a tough transition to try to go from stage. It's different.
Yeah.
Because we don't work with some comedians that are known for being Instagram comedians. And we have seen some struggles on stage. I know I have.
I like the way you said that, like you was in therapy. We've seen some struggles.
Yeah, we've seen some struggles.
We're working on those
and the
things.
struggles, you know. And, you know, them trying to, you know, do comedy.
Right, because now you listen, remember, you're looking at a 10, 15-second clip. And folks are like, yo, that person's hilarious.
Takes.
Right, and that's edited and all that. And then now you got to come up and do 45 minutes of material? Come on, bro.
Could you imagine if we was on stage and we get to a joke, they ain't laugh, like, you know what? Let's do that.
Let's do it again. Let me do it again. Edit it.
And the audience is cool with it. All right, go ahead.
Right. And see, but that's the cool part. You know, from our standpoint, because we know it's no retakes.
Yeah, it's live.
It's live. You got to keep going.
No net.
There ain't no net. You got to keep going, dog. You know what I'm saying? And it ain't no like, it's claps.
Right. That's
so
right.
it's claps, and then you gotta know the difference between your silences. Is it the silence of we ain't feeling you, or is it the silence of
a laugh, a pause?
Yeah,
pause break?
Or is that laugh of you like, yo, I hear what you're saying, dog. Yo, I'm with you. Talk your stuff. You know what I'm saying?
Because you got different audience members. You got audience members that laugh out loud. You got the kind that just, you know,
right.
just nod at you.
Absolutely. You got no one to get off.
And things like that, man. You know, so before we get out here, man, people don't know Stacey Carver, Philadelphia Eagles fan.
Absolutely, dog.
You know,
come on, we love birds.
Still hurt from the Super Bowl. What are they gonna get back? Are they gonna get back?
We are getting back. We have number one.
I see they getting some players.
Dog, we.
I don't know if y'all know or not that Stacey Carver is the Philadelphia Eagles fan.
Yes, sir.
I know he's still
Eagles all day.
From the loss last year. I see y'all trying to stack up.
Man, the draft is good to us. We rebuilding, and we got the number one quarterback in the game. So now we just
Patrick Mahomes play for y'all.
Once again, we got my dog. We got my.
You know.
I know you ain't say Dak, dog. I know you didn't say Dak. I didn't. You dying.
No,
that's exactly what you're doing. You're dying.
Dak
you dying. As a matter of fact, you know what?
Own y'all.
He what?
Dak owned the Eagles on that whole division.
Dog, come on, dog. Come on, bro.
I'm saying, come on. Y'all had one good season.
Dog.
Okay.
We had we had a great season.
You know.
We had a great season. Why we lost to y'all?
Split. Y'all beat Cooper Rush. You know, y'all beat Cooper. I'm
coming to your stadium in December. We play y'all in December.
Okay.
So I'm going.
For y'all to catch that L.
Dog, well, I don't know. I'm gonna catch a plane. I don't know what the L. We gonna win. We gonna win. We ain't gonna do the dumbness we did last year.
Yeah.
We're not gonna get that to y'all.
Okay. Well, the best of no luck with the Eagles this season.
You know what? You keep being a non-shining star with Dallas.
We gonna get there. You're
gonna get someplace as long as it goes.
We're gonna get there.
Hey, thank God for cars and buses.
Shout out to Nick Foles, the greatest quarterback in Eagles history.
Bro, really? You really going in? Did y'all get rid of Elliott?
Yeah, we cut him.
He cut him with his half shirt?
It's his time.
Him in his half shirt?
We cut him with a crop top.
You know what? Never mind. You already got the pro-lifers out there. I'm about to say something else. I'm going to let crop top live.
Yeah,
it's a different generation.
This is a different month. Right here.
Yeah.
Pride month.
But you know what ain't about that? It's just the fact that, come on, dog. Come on,
crop
dog.
tops, you know, that's a 70s look, 60s, 70s look.
You know what?
Because, you know.
And you got to dress for the times.
Grew up for the era.
You got to dress for the time. He didn't grow up in that time.
I know he did.
He did not grow up in time.
He probably watched
Because I had a little half shirt.
Watched a lot of Shalimar.
Yeah, come on, man. Why was he watching Shalimar though?
Well, football practice, we played football, was always the half cut shirt.
Why was he watching Shalimar?
His mom was around that age, Shalimar.
Oh, you think so?
Yeah, his mom.
Okay. Well, his mom was listening to it.
Yeah,
his mama wasn't watching it.
Well,
you know, but he probably was watching Little Shalimar. Hey, Little Shalimar.
So, Stacey, tell the people what you got coming.
I got a Little Shalimar. I am with Kim Waters. So if you're out here in the Baltimore area, we with Kim Waters. So holla at me on my social media, Stacey Carver. Laugh Makers on IG.
Tell them how to spell the Laugh Makers.
LA. Laugh Makers, LAFFMAKERS. I do a monthly room in Brandywine, Maryland.
Okay.
It is piano keys.
I haven't been there yet.
So we're going to put, matter of fact, dog, you know what? July.
It's okay to put guys on the spot here in this business.
Yeah, that's what we do. July 30th. July 30th.
30th, 30? Okay.
Yeah, 30th. July 30th.
We'll talk about that.
Yeah, we'll talk about that. So that's, you know, right now off top of my head, and I'm in DC July 6th. July 6th. So come to the, so that's what we got going on right now. And there's some other dates I can't come up with them. I'm going back. I'm on Liberty Road. Ain't there something?
Okay. Not Liberty Heights. Right?
No, not Liberty Heights. We coming up. It's still ratchet. We gonna get it in. Golden Dragon.
Oh no.
So you know, so in this game we still do everything. We do clubs.
No.
We do ratchet rooms.
Go back to the worst.
But it's brunch. I don't know what kind of brunch they have at.
Don't matter.
Don't laugh. That's the real audience. The real audience laugh. The real audience. So,
you gotta get
I just got a call for that. How much you pay? Okay, I'll be there.
Okay.
So I'm like, you know, and you know what I love? You know, my idol is Samuel L. Jackson. Because Samuel,
do anything?
Samuel in every movie. He's like, I gotta work.
You about to be the Nicolas Cage.
Dog, he do. I think he was a Little Mermaid.
You know who else was like that though? You know that's that Shackelford role.
I thought we was closing. Wasn't we about to go? I thought we were about to go. About to go. I want to thank everybody for having me out tonight.
You know, I'm like Jerry Springer. I got my closing thoughts.
No, there it is. But yeah, I mean, but you know, he gets it in.
Yeah.
Folks, he showed you how to grind in this game, and so if they ain't gonna book me, I'm gonna create my own.
Right.
And I love it.
Hey man, I appreciate you being here, man. Appreciate everything you have done to help with my career also, and shout outs to your family, your kids, man. That's wonderful. Keep doing what you're doing. Also make sure you follow him at Laugh Makers. That's LAFFMAKERS on IG. Stacey Carver. Go check him out at a club or a show near you.
Yes, sir.
Always in the area. In conclusion, hey man, y'all just stay laughing, man. I know Juneteenth just came here and we just realized. I think that we need to get together as a community to find out what we're gonna do on Juneteenth for this moving forward. I know it's something new to us. We cook out all the time. We need to find something else new to do, more of a celebration. I know they do it in Texas.
No, it was a lot of concerts this year.
Okay, concerts.
A lot of concerts.
That
yes.
was a good way to go.
That was this our first party month.
Okay.
This is a real party month. We broke free. No chains. So Kamala Harris, she came out and she spoke, you know, at the little concert. So it was a lot of concerts. Okay. So I was happy about it.
I just want to do something. We barbecue every time. Man.
Right.
Ain't nothing wrong with that.
And can we get a drink? We need a drink.
Juneteenth.
We need some kind of, you know.
We
need
ain't free yet. Drink.
Yeah. We need a freedom drink.
Freedom drink.
Give me a Marty Ma.
All right. That's something home we're going to give to my listeners. Come up with a freedom drink.
I need a freedom drink.
And we'll put it out.
I need give me a Marcus Garvey. Something to take me away.
colors only.
Yeah, no, hell no, man. We just said free, man.
Well, hey.
That's because you from Alabama. See,
free.
This nigga talking about colors,
Free ain't free
colors
only. We'll edit that in production.
Yes, yes, indeed. Yes, indeed.
But make sure you follow us. Thank y'all for watching or listening, whichever you're doing, on Alabama Green Room, on the Coyote Man Show Network, here at Security Square Mall. Shout out to my producer at Sunji Lucy, at Sunji Graphics. She'll make sure to hit her up, man. Really appreciate y'all. Hey, keep laughing, keep learning, keep loving. Peace.
Appreciate you, man.